Shortly, 8:04 right now. A suspect is still on the loose this morning after shooting a teenager in the face in Bridgeport. A 14-year-old was reportedly shot once in the face and twice in the torso. But police say the victim is currently alert and talking to them about what happened. The shooting happened on Park Terrace yesterday afternoon. The person who shot the teen ran away, but investigators say they have some solid leads coming in and are already interviewing witnesses. The man who pleaded guilty to murdering his parents was given his sentence of 55 years in prison. The 29-year-old agreed to a plea deal that'll keep him in prison until his 80s in the shooting death of his parents back in 2015. According to investigators, Kyle Navin killed his parents because they were going to cut him out of their will. At the time, Navin was spending $600 a day on his drug addiction. Navin addressed the court yesterday.
I'll simply just say it's disgraceful and it's disgusting, just everything from the beginning.
His former girlfriend, 32-year-old Jennifer Valiante, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit murder and hindering prosecution. She'll be sentenced to 8 years in prison on August 1st. The Stamford man charged with murdering his wife was in court yesterday as well. Alan Claxton was charged with a single count of murder. He turned himself into police on Thursday of this week after his wife Eden was found dead inside their home on Highcliffe Terrace earlier this month. Police believe this was intended to be a murder-suicide, but it failed. Claxton is expected to be back in court next month. 2 family pets were killed in a house fire in Southington. When firefighters arrived at that home on Pattonwood Drive, there was smoke and fire shooting out of a front window. 2 animals, 1 dog and 1 cat, were dead by the time firefighters were able to reach them. Their owners, unfortunately, were not home at the time. The home is completely destroyed. Family members and loved ones are not giving up hope in the search for a woman who went missing while boating off Avery Point in Groton just about a month ago. 21-year-old Sophia McKenna has been not found since disappearing back on Memorial Day. She, along with 21-year-old Spencer Mugford, were last seen in a Snapchat video on a boat in the Long Island Sound. Spencer's body was found earlier this month. People are planning to continue the search for Sophia tomorrow morning, beginning at 9 a.m. in Groton. A pregnant 16-year-old girl has died at the State Psychiatric Center for Children in Middletown. The Department of Children and Families says the teen died late last night at the Solnit Children's Center in an apparent suicide. The center says they're providing support to both the family of that girl as well as residents and staff members. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner will determine an official cause of death. Still to come here on this Saturday morning, a community coming together to honor those killed in a newsroom attack in Annapolis. Plus, hurricane survivors now scrambling to find housing after learning their assistance is being taken away. Tim.